Yo, what up, good people? Welcome to another episode of Married to the Lakers, but the NBA is my side chick. We got a lot to talk about, you guys, but we really have to focus on something that I really want to discuss. So I don't remember last time I was here, but it was last week. Uh, we not beat the Spurs. Great plan for Wimby. Sometimes I'll be thinking about this for coaches. When you play a team that you might see in the playoffs, do you reveal everything? Do you hold everything back? Like, what's the exact strategy? I just don't know. I would think that you wouldn't want to show your hand, but at the same time, if you have an idea for a strategy, you might need to try it to see if it even works, to see if that's going to be a strategy that you keep. I don't know. If you guys see me look off, it's because I'm actually watching like NBA TV, some recap show. It's not. I'm not watching it. Obviously, you can't hear it, and sometimes they show these shows back to back to back. It's back to back to back right now, so I just keep looking up. R.I.P. Lenny Wilkins, one of the legendary coaches of the NBA. You know, he passed not too long from me filming this, so want to make sure we give some condolences there to his family and the people and his loved ones and people that loved him. I'm not part of the NBA community, but by doing this, you know, I love the NBA, so I kind of am. RP Lenny, RP Lenny, man, we love you, bro. You know what I mean? You contribute to the game in a big way. Um, so let's talk some hoops, you guys. Lakers look great still. Austin had a little groin issue. We was a little worried about how that was going to play out. He came back tonight. I'm filming this after the Hornets game in Charlotte on Monday. We played Atlanta, got walked in Atlanta. Luca played, Austin did not, but they looked tired. So I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. I live in LA. I don't know how many people are watching this or where you are located, but as a person that lives in LA, I'm telling you that LA is notorious for having this thing. It's like you have a team will come in and they be in LA too many days and legs be tired, and LA is a fun city and it's a lot to do. Uh, Miami has been known to do that to people. Um, I don't know if New York gets it, but let me tell you something. It happens in Atlanta also. Atlanta's a good time. Uh, Look like them boys had some lemon pepper on their legs. Okay, it looked like they might have hit Magic City or hit some clubs or hit some great food or something in Atlanta because they looked washed. And Atlanta was already going to be a challenge because there's a lot of athletes on that team. That'll be more of the focus of everything that we talk about. Um, they walked a really embarrassing game. Effort didn't match anything else that they did this whole season. Terrible game. Let's just act like it didn't happen. It was terrible. So with that being said, I want to get to this Hornets game. Now, Melo didn't play. So with LaMelo not playing, that's a dynamic ball handler that we did not get to face, which is fine. But this is the thing. I've said some things on this space that I believe in, and I believed in them when I said them, and I won't go as far as to say I don't believe in them now, but we are in a very interesting spot, you guys. When the Lakers had Anthony Davis, I used to consistently think to myself, what happens when LeBron is gone? Because I don't want to go through this long period where we're just bad, right? So I guess AD is who we're going to go with. Now, that's a great logic, except for as the time kept passing, I was like, man, AD is going to be like 31 next year. Like, like I know players around 31, 32, 33. That's when it all get to falling apart, especially for players whose health has not been in a great condition to start with. LeBron's going to be 41 very soon. You guys, I'm in a twisted position because I keep thinking about what happens this year and what's the best solution for this year, and going forward, what happens for the team going forward. We are in a very tricky spot. So let's talk about the squad. You got Luca. We have a 25, 26-year-old super duper ultra stars. Luca look amazing every game. That boy is good. And he steps it up in the playoffs. I have zero worries about Luca. I love his effort on defense right now. I love how healthy he looks. His bounce is right. He looked faster. Luca, fantastic. When Braun comes back, I expect Braun to be fine. Braun is Braun. But I expect LeBron to be fine. I expect him to be good in the playoffs, all of that stuff. Let's note the fact that he's 41. And I'm talking about going forward and today. 41, eventually, but LeBron looks great, but his effort isn't maximized at all times. You could see him pacing himself. You could see him taking some liberties to take a possession off here or there, and which is fine. He's 41. He deserves that. Austin looks great. Austin looks great on defense. He looks good on offense. Austin looked like he worth every bit of that max. I was never on the trade Austin train. If you look back enough into my history, you'll see I've been on this Austin Reed thing for a while. Let's keep going. Marcus Smart looks amazing. I wish Marcus Smart wasn't 31, 32 years old because the way he plays is just so hard on his body. Man, it's just like, oh, boy, the wear and tear. When it's not there and you just see him playing, he looks great. And Aiton looks very good. They're finding the chemistry. Jake LaRavia seems like a good signing. Vando seems like a good little bench piece. Gabe looked good when he was in. Here's the problem, you guys. Rui. Now, last time I came on here, I'm pretty sure I had some criticisms of Rui and his defensive lapses. That has not went anywhere. Here's the problem. He's so good on offense. He's so good on offense, you guys. He fits so perfectly, and this is probably the more important thing. In this time frame, when LeBron's not playing and we're trying to see what our team's going to be like in the future, something is very, very obvious to me. Rui is a pretty solid choice as our four going into the future. Let me be clear and say it again. Rui is an amazing choice for our power forward position going into the future. Why can't he be that now? Because LeBron is our power forward. So we got two power forwards, a center, and then the best backcourt in the league. Maybe you want to give that to OKC, but definitely top two backcourts in the league. And that is weird because he has a very interesting superpower. Number one, his catch and shoot with wide open, oh my God, I think it's like 50%. It's something crazy. He's knocking them things down. His mid range, we getting into DeRozan, Allen, Houston level territories. That is a knockdown jumper for him. I like him off the bounce. His game is simple because he's strong, but he know where he want to get to. He gets to his spots. He knocks that ball down. And more importantly, he don't need to touch the ball. That's the crazy part. That's Rui's superpower is he could go quarters, minutes, a very long time, not taking a shot. And when he shoot it, it go in. Boy ain't shot the whole first quarter. He shoot one shot in the first quarter, and he don't shoot another shot to the end of the third. And boy, when I tell you, he'll run off of pop, 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 pop. I'm like, he's just already in rhythm. That is not easy for NBA players to do. It's something that Rui does very well. He don't need to touch the ball. His effort on defense has been solid. And you know why? It doesn't look as bad when he's guarding fours as when he's guarding threes because he's not that athletic as far as like speed goes. The Lakers desperately need a starting level, two-way, 3-and-D wing. The only problem is I don't know how to get that on the team and still hold on to Rui. At first, I was very yeah, man, let Rui go. But after seeing the team now, because this is the thing we have to talk about, the one of the most important things is the chemistry. Me and my boy was talking the other day. He said, "Bro, we can't trade Rui." He said we can't trade him. He is too woven into their chemistry. The trio's chemistry is great. The Luca LeBron, the Luca Austin Rui bromance friendship thing is growing, is flourishing. They're all doing very well in it. You do not break that up. You get Aiden involved. Jake Lareva gets a shine. Everybody kind of knows the position. And I just don't know what to do. I am confused, you guys. I'm very, very, very confused about what the next steps are because of this. Um, I'm excited, but I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. I am baffled at the idea of how we play this. How do we hold on to Rui? Challenge really hard this year, and it and add the piece that we need. Because here's the thing: it's not just that we need the piece; it's I don't know who the piece is. Like if you laid every player in the NBA out and said, "Okay, these are all the players, every team, they're all available to you," which we know that's not the case, but let's say that they was, and you got to account for money and age and all of these things, bro. When I tell you that boy, it shallows up so fast. Uh, yes, Andrew Wiggins is perfect. Andrew Wiggins is perfect. He 30, about to be 31. You want to pair a 31-year-old with a 25, 26-year-old? I guess. I think his timeline's a little advanced. I think they would be great this year, and then we would start looking at Andrew Wiggins, watching him, his health kind of leave him within the next 2 to 3 years. And I guess by then maybe you could have figured out the fourth thing, but I don't even know if Miami want to trade him now. Herb Jones in New Orleans is interesting. Um, I'm about to start running out. Dylan Brooks, a little iffy behind the three, but he's a tenacious defender. We love that. I don't know if his energy kind of throws off the chemistry, but I like let's say you put Jake in that spot. If you put Jake at the 4, you need a dog at the 3 and at the 5. You need physicality, meanness, nastiness. Marcus Smart, he get into you. He's physical. He's setting the tone. So I just don't know who this player is. And I'm boy, to God's ears, if a dude Thero is who we think he is, if he is the freak, we know he's a freak athlete. He shot it well in college pre, the growth spurt. If he can be healthy and he shows signs of this, if he could be a defensive 3 hitting athlete, he don't even have to be amazing. I think Josh Green is another one. I think in Charlotte, uh, Lou Dort would be great. Who else? You guys, y'all know I be coming off the head when I'm doing this. Y'all know I'm spitballing. I want to say the boy in Portland, not Kamara, the other one. I always Matisse Thybulle in Portland. Um, I don't know, you guys. I don't know, but that is in the front of my brain. It's heavy. So with that being said, we might have to check in on Wednesday. Big game Wednesday. Big game Wednesday. We gonna see it. Ball pressure, athleticism, defended champs. I believe they 10-1. We play OKC. Now, yes, they are missing Jalen Williams and we are missing LeBron. But I believe Chet gonna play and I believe Shea gonna play. And I believe that we got Luca and we got AR. So we gonna really see what it is. Wednesday night, it goes down. I just saw, I think we play Wednesday, and then we play, I believe, Friday. I believe we play Sunday and Tuesday, and then there's like a really long layoff. It's like 4 or 5 days off. They get like a lot of days off. Um, Everybody saying LeBron's gonna come back on the 18th. I believe he should. If he gonna rest, he might as well rest that whole little chunk that into the. I don't know. Come back on the 18th. I got tickets for the 18th anyway, so come back against the Jazz. That might be a little good warm up game, but the Rui thing is interesting. You guys in the comments, tell me players that you think would fit on the Lakers perfectly, especially if you think that we got the budget and specifically people that we can get without giving up Rui. Because at this point, I want to keep him. Shout out to my signed Rui Hachimura jersey. I never hated Rui, you guys. It's not that. It's just like the chemistry, man. It looked like they love each other, and that is interesting. And there is another logic that says put Rui on the bench, but he don't play well off the bench. It messes with his mind. Oh no. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm filming this at like 3 in the morning, you guys, because I had to get these thoughts out. I didn't want to. I didn't. I wanted it to be while it was fresh on my brain. We shall see. I'm going through my mental Rolodex. I feel like Dylan Brooks might be the move. I just don't like Dylan's jumper at all. I really don't like his jumper at all. If we could get Andrew Wiggins, I'd say, man, if we could give up the first and Gabe, y'all could have Gabe, y'all could have Dalton, y'all could have uh Maxi Kleba. We'll take back a bad salary just to get Wiggins and keep Rui. But dang, ain't gonna do that. Miami ain't gonna do that. And I just don't know how you replace Rui. The only person I like to replace Rui is DeAndre Hunter. That's like somebody who could just, you know what I mean, is a knockdown 3-point shooter because you need that around. You don't need streaky shooters. Rui's at this point is getting scary how much he's hitting these threes. We can't trade him. He's too intertwined into the team. Mark Smart looked great, but if we had one more of them, we need an athlete, man. We need an athlete. A dude's going to tell us a lot about the team. We'll see him when he gets to the team. It is what it is. I'm wrapping it up because I'm gonna go move some players around in a little trade machine and see if I can find a player. Everybody keep telling me Suggs out in Orlando, but he a guard. We don't need somebody who guards ones and twos. We need somebody who guards twos and threes. Because once you move AR to that to the guard the second best player, and you allow and Luca taking charges, Marcus Smart taking charges, Austin taking charges, and Aiden's working his ass off on defense. It's good. Max Christie. Maybe we can get one more deal done with Nico before he go. Max Christie. I'd give what we give if we gave y'all can have Gabe. They ain't gonna take Gabe Dalton and a first for Max Christie. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's driving me crazy though. I tell you that. Please put in the comments. Tell me who you're thinking. If we keep AR, if the nucleus, if the team is AR, Luca, DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, count Marcus Smart because he might have another couple of years good in him, and Adu Theoro, and keep Vando. Who is that other starter once LeBron is gone? Who is it? Who is that person? Who's a perfect pick for you? I like Herb Jones a lot. I don't like Herb Jones' health a lot. Wiggins is perfect. He just too old. He not super old, but in 2 3 years he will be. So we'll see. Shout out to Wiggins in the game winner tonight. For the rest of the NBA, league's in a good spot. Big games on Tuesday. Power rankings look good. Heat are winning games. Cavs look good. It's a good season. It's a good season. We'll circle back. It's your boy BT Kingsley, man, married to the Lakers. NBA's Masai chick. Love.